Welcome back. Welcome back. That's okay. So the next thing. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, right, children. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Okay, I want you to fill in the gaps with the to-infinitive or the ing. To-infinitive or ing. To-infinitive or ing. Okay, thank you very much. But you have approximately 7 minutes. Work with your partner. If your partner is an idiot, say le vie. He can't get over there. He can't tolerate this. Okay, so Yvonne, you work with me.
Yeah.
Well,
I tried to
trying to reach them.
He's fast too.
For me, it looks better. Say to, but not sure. To be honest, sometimes I don't remember the things like infinitive and all this stuff. I just say what I think is right. The feeling.
They try.
Getting to get, or just they try getting.
Get it or to get it? Not to get it.
To get to.
It's to get. We think it's to get.
To get.
To get to the party on time because it's the. And it's not changing.
And the second one, you think it's
To reach.
To reach.
Oh, that's no one rubbish.
just feeling. That's
Yeah.
just mean that
Few minutes.
But
3.5.
it was I don't remember what teachers about trying to twist exactly yes.
Yeah,
Because you are in the same situation.
Yeah.
Still.
And I think this one is getting.
No,
It's getting.
But I'm not.
Try to open it. You should try to.
They just stop shorting to have the
He's got another water gun. Is it him?
No. No.
Who is it?
No
No
one.
anyone.
It was him. It was him. Traitors.
Because I'm not in the good place.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Oh, no.
Right, continue.
Don't distract us, okay?
What? It's the main focus. Back it! Continue. Come in,
This is a gift for you.
Oh, very good. Oh, back
It was a
it.
gift.
Where did you get that?
and for the students?
For the shoes?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's Casiform salad. We're not announcing your
Yeah, thank you. No, I get
That's quick.
just 2 minutes.
Okay, come on.
Just
Listen.
have a little bit power here.
Listen to Luca. Listen to Luca.
So Friday, you know, it's my last day here. I can do that.
Oh, terrible news. Oh, yes,
So
very good.
Friday, we don't have activity. We go in the pub. I book for a lot of people at 6 p.m. I will put in the WhatsApp group. So please just check the address. Friday evening, okay?
Okay.
So you can come if you want with friends or just you. You can, okay? Just for info. 6 p.m. Friday.
6 p.m. or 6? 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Okay. Yeah, you little crap. So thank you, Luca.
Thank you.
Yes, right. Continue.
It's for you now. It's for you now.
This is much better. I'm just checking the range. Yes, it's good. Right, continue.
Okay, and
No, I haven't.
Focus now, Ivan. Focus.
so the next step is to
To study, no?
yeah, probably. Not sure.
2 minutes.
Oh, wait, that's
Getting a
Yeah,
job.
but you, it's not a new thing. Because you don't stop something.
Yeah.
You're gonna see. Yeah.
We stop it to students. we stopped studying because we started. They go to have lunch at 12 because they need to stop to wanting to have a lunch. So, to have, yeah. I think so. Yeah, because in the example, I stopped too small. It's the because we stopped something too small. So I say we stop something to have a lunch. You agree?
No. Yeah, because she, in this part now, she has told everyone. She has to this in the class, and then she
Finished?
yes.
What are you supposed to do? Pronounce that again? What's the pronunciation?
Socialize.
Okay, begin your
No, I
socializing.
think it's too big because it's too big because they are talking about a thing that's going to happen. Like,
Thank you very much. Finished?
because don't forget speaking. It's refer to something in the past. That happened.
Tragedy. It brings tears to my eyes.
Is something. Yeah. Is
What did you say?
That's very irritating. Sorry, you have to deal with this rubbish. Look at you there. Right? Are you ready?
No.
Okay, I will give you 1 more minute. That's it, 1 more minute. If you finish, socialize with your partner. If you don't like your partner, just suck it up.
Second part, the first time.
Sure. That's what I need.
Right, we'll go over this rubbish. The first one then, Manuel.
They don't
Stop your socializing. Okay, stop your socializing and listen to Manuel. If you don't listen to Manuel, you will be shot. Okay, right. So, oh, it's back in. This is. Okay, right. Begin.
I couldn't sleep, so I tried to drink some hot milk.
Okay, if you use this, what does that mean? It means that it was difficult. Now, do you think it's difficult to drink hot milk?
Yes.
It's a possibility, a
You could
possibility.
burn your tongue.
You could burn your tongue, but probably not, unless you're an idiot. Okay? Okay? So, probably best to use this where it just means experiment. Okay? So, I tried drinking. So, I couldn't sleep, so I tried drinking some hot milk. Okay? So, you're just saying, maybe this will work. Okay? Next one then, please. Yvonne.
She tried to reach the book on the high shelf, but she was too small.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe there was a shelf up here. I can't reach. It's difficult in that case. So you probably say try to reach. Okay, she tried to reach. Next one then, Edinburgh.
They tried to get to the party on time, but the bus was delayed.
Yeah, you could use either. Okay, you could say probably in this case it's difficult, so you'd say they tried to get. Okay.
It's possible to get it.
You could say it because you're experimenting, but usually you would say try to get. Okay, I told you with try, it's a bit 50-50 because a lot of people
But
don't
it's
really
correct.
know. It's correct, both are correct. Okay. Next one then, where are we now? Enrique.
We tried to open the window, but it was so hot. But it was so hot. outside.
Sorry, Enrique. I should go in there and shoot now. For
Yeah,
this
no.
pathetic choices
No,
of sounds
no.
every day, awful. Okay? What's it, Coldplay today? Oh, dear, oh dear. Okay, so in this case, would you say it's difficult to open the window?
Yes.
No.
No, it's not difficult.
Well, unless you're a weakling like me, usually it's easy, so you just experiment. So you'd say, we tried opening the window. Okay, not very good. Next one then, Rambo.
He tried to get a job in a newspaper firm, but they wouldn't hire him.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so he tried to get the job in the newspaper firm. Again, it might be difficult to get the job. Okay, so some of you are still unemployed because you're what the hell is that voice? Okay, excellent, beautiful. Sorry for the internet, Manuel just farted. Okay, okay, so try to get the job in the newspaper. It's difficult trying to get the job in Ireland. Okay, next one then, Roberto.
Number 6.
6 usually comes after 5, yeah, it's the one before 7. It's a revolutionary new technique in English teaching where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Yes.
He tried getting a job in a newspaper firm, but he still wasn't satisfied.
Yeah, okay, so in this case, maybe if it was difficult, you might say to get. If you don't think it was difficult, you say maybe I'm just experimenting, you can say getting. But just be careful, how do you pronounce that word?
Job.
Job,
Yeah.
job.
Job.
Yes, job. Like I
Job.
No, not yob, okay? That actually has a meaning. What does it mean if I say, oh, he's a real yob?
Inútil.
No, not useless. Useless. No. A yob means like almost like a hooligan. Okay?
What?
Hooligan. Yeah, I'll explain hooligan as well. Okay? To be honest, I just end up over here because I have to explain
Like
other words.
bastard.
Someone who destroys
Person who
buildings.
destroys something.
Yeah. Okay, so at protest they might break windows or whatever, like the teenagers are. Okay, jobs. Okay? Yeah, basically. Next one then, idiot number 8. 7.
I don't know who is idiot number 8 because
You know who idiot number 8 is?
I go by Keira.
No, 7.
Wait, I can't.
You can't see. Excellent, very good. Laurie, continue. Okay, continue, Laurie. Yes.
You should stop smoking. It's not good for your health.
Yes, so you should stop that process.
You should stop shooting them.
You should stop. I should stop. Do you think I should stop shooting Keira?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What a disgrace. Continue, idiot number 8. Question 8.
We stopped. We stopped to study because we were tired.
No, you wouldn't do that.
No.
If you were tired, why would you start studying? Because if you say, I stopped to study, it means that you want to study.
We
So you
stopped
wouldn't-
studying.
Yes, you stopped studying because we were tired. Next one then, Rambo.
They will stop to have lunch at 12.
Yeah, they will stop to have lunch at 12. The reason, excellent now, ladies. Okay, so we will stop to have lunch at 12. So you're going to stop whatever work you're doing, and then you're going to have lunch.
I don't need that one.
Need water, do you?
Yes, on this
Okay.
paper.
Okay, excellent. Need any more water? No. Okay, next Yvonne.
Number 9.
Yeah, 9 comes after 8. It's a new technique again. Yeah, very good.
They will stop to have lunch at 12.
So we did 9 already. Okay, so number 10.
We stopped having a rest because we were really sleepy.
To have.
Now, why would you, okay, so imagine you're very, very sleepy.
Sorry.
Would you stop the siesta? No, you would start the siesta. So in this case, you would say, we stopped to have a rest because we were really sleepy. The reason you're going to have a rest is because you were sleepy. Next one then, Edinburgh.
Oh no, I forgot to buy milk.
Yeah, okay, I forgot to buy milk, exactly. Enrique.
Please don't forget.
But why is not buying?
Because it's too late.
Okay, now, if you say, yeah, okay, you tell me which one is, okay, focus. Is it this way or this way if you say buying?
Buying.
Buying, yes, you idiot. Okay, so if you said, I forgot buying the milk, did you buy the milk?
No.
No.
Yes, you bought the milk and now you forgot. So you bought it in the past and now you did buy milk.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so maybe you're going home and your partner says, did you buy milk today? I think I did, but I'm not sure. Okay, so maybe it's in the back. Yes, you don't have a context, but yes, you could use both.
Yes,
But,
that's why.
I don't know who to shoot first. Okay, right. That's the only thing that's saving you.
To buy.
So usually you would say, I forgot to buy milk because you wanted to buy the milk and you didn't. Okay?
Okay.
Next one then,
I
Roberto.
didn't finish.
Oh, so apologies there.
You're so rude.
Okay, let's continue.
No.
Please,
Quiet, sir. Okay, right, next.
please don't forget to pick.
Forget.
Oh, sorry. Please don't forget to pick up some juice on way.
To pick. To pick.
When I say to pick.
I thought you said pick.
No.
Okay.
Maybe, but I write to pick. To pick up some juice on your way to home. Way
Yes,
home.
exactly. Okay, so you need to remember to buy after. Okay. Next, then Manuel.
I forgot locking the door, but I'm sure I must have locked it.
I forget locking the door. I forget, yeah. So you lock the door and now you go, did I lock that door? Okay, so you're not sure, okay? Next one then, Rambo.
Have you studied this before? I've forgotten learning it.
Yeah, so maybe you learned it in the past and then you've just forgotten about it. So I forgot it learning. I forgot learning it. Next one then, Laurie.
Please remember to bring your homework.
Yes, I remember. Are you smoking your 25 a day? Homework. Exactly, very good. Next, idiot number 8.
I remember going to the beach as a child.
That's a woman. Okay. So in the past I used to be a woman. Now I am a man. Okay.
Ah, I
Excellent.
see.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Yes. Okay. So I remember going to the beach as a child. This is in the past. Okay. Before you. Next, then, please, Roberto.
Finally, I remembered bringing your book. Here it is.
To bring.
Sorry?
Okay. Finally, I remembered to bring your book. So you went. Oh. Now I need to do this. Okay. So finally, I remembered to bring your book.
Here it is.
Next one, then, Lovely.
Do you remember eating steak in that little restaurant in Rome?
Yeah, do you remember eating steak? Okay, so you ate the steak in the past and then they're asking you, do you remember that before? Next one then, Rambo.
I regret to tell you that the train has been delayed.
Exactly, okay, so I regret to give you this information now. So usually when you use to, you'll say, wait, before you have a fit, okay? So usually you'd say, I regret to tell you, I'm going to give you this bad information. I regret to inform you, I regret to say. But if you said ing, I regret telling you that the train has been delayed. Maybe, for example, you started crying and you're hysterical, okay, because I told you in the past, and now I'm going, why did I tell those idiots? Why? Then you would use the ing. Okay, you understand that? Okay. Next one then, idiot number 8. Last one.
I regret telling Julie my secret. Now she has told everyone.
Whose secret?
Julie.
So repeat.
I regret telling Julie my secret. Now she has told everyone.
excellent, very good. Okay. All right.
Sorry, could you repeat why is regret to tell? Is that
Okay.
give bad news?
Okay, just to clarify, when you say regret to infinitive, which direction are you going? That way or that way?
Future.
Okay, so usually you're going to hear regret to say, regret to inform, regret to tell, and then you give the bad news after. Okay, so you say, oh, I regret to inform you that I actually have ordered a third gun. You understand that? So that's bad news for you. Okay, that's bad. And I'm actually considering a water cannon. Okay, you understand that? What's a cannon?
Like top. No?
Okay.
That's very,
Cañón.
that's very beautiful.
Haha, that's why.
That looked very, very similar to Enrique's picture earlier. Okay, so the cannon, this thing here, light up. What's that? It's supposed to be a cannon.
And what is the pronunciation? Canon. The C-A-N-N-O-N.
It's exactly the same as I just said. Okay, cannon, cannon.
Is the same pronunciation?
It's the same
Like the
pronunciation
printer.
as I said just 20 seconds ago.
Like the camera.
Oh, the Cameron, cannon.
Ah.
Okay, so usually, again, back to your seat. Okay, so I have ordered a water cannon and a water bazooka. Okay, etc. as well. Okay, so just be careful in the future. Okay, the next thing that I wanted, well, earlier on I asked you for songs. Now, those songs I will do tomorrow because we won't get time to do it today. But some of you asked for music this week. And the next thing that I would like you to do is, well, first of all, what do you think the use of music is when you're learning a language?
What?
What would be the use of learning a language using music? Which area of English do you think you're going to improve a lot?
Listening. And vocabulary.
Well, hang on now. Do you think your listening is going to get really good by listening to music?
Yes, why not?
What kind of listening?
Intimacy.
Now, for example, do I ever come into this class and go, today we're going to do the present perfect?
First of all,
No.
you are not a good singer.
Well, that's true. That's very true. That's very true. You're no bloody Evita either. Just to clarify, what kind of language comprehension skills are you going to get if you listen to music? Your listening skills will get better for what? For music. Like nobody sings when they speak, unless you're in a bloody musical, which I hate.
How do you know?
Do you sing at home?
Where's? Yes.
Would you, if
When I
Manuel
take
is
a
there
shower.
and when you're taking a shower? Okay, well, that's a piece of information that I didn't know. So imagine you're speaking to Manuel at home. Would you ever sing to Manuel?
Yes, why not?
Would you? How irritating would you find that if she was singing, she was a flatmate of yours, and she'd say, "Oh Manuel, please pass me the salt," etc. Nobody sings at home, maybe in the shower, etc. So your listening skills might not get so great by listening to music. Very often in your own language, you don't hear the words. Do you hear all the words in songs when you're playing it in your own language? No. Okay, the same happens in English. Okay, so what would you improve if you were listening?
Slangs.
Yeah, maybe a lot of slang.
Vocabulary, because
Yeah, basically vocab. Okay, so yeah, contractions and those kind of things. But again, if you're listening, again, maybe the audio quality is not so great when you're listening to music. So basically, you're just trying to increase your vocabulary. Okay, now on the break, I created a song. Okay, I created the song. Can you come over here? Just maybe you won't be able to see the lyrics. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I had to change the name. I had to change the name for. I had to change the name for copyright reasons. Okay. So this is the audio that, or the AI that I used. It's called Suno. Okay, Suno. This is the song. Okay. So, yes, you idiot. Okay. Now I had to change the name just in case some of my students are a little bit sensitive. Okay, a little bit sensitive. Okay, this song is about someone called Keira. Keira. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you will not understand all of these lyrics. If you read, just read the first part.
It's not. It's misspelling. Sorry, it's not me.
Sorry. Who? No. I said I changed the name so people in this class don't feel too sensitive. Okay. Now, do you understand all of that vocabulary? I bet you don't. Okay. So, what does that mean? Strut.
Something like a struggle.
No, strut in means. Right there, Rambo. Now, Rambo, I want you to walk into this class like in a super arrogant style. Like, no, say super arrogant. Get back out. Yes, super arrogant. That's it. Yes, strutting in. What is a smirk?
It's mere like
Fake.
Sorry.
Fake
Just 1
smile.
second now. Could you please do that again there, Kara?
it's not like
No, this is what Kara did. Okay? That's an epileptic seizure. Okay, an epileptic seizure. Could you say again, Laurie, the correct answer?
A little smile.
Yeah, what kind of smile? Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Very often negative.
Pretend.
Okay, so you're
fake.
that. A fake negative smile.
I say that. Fake smiling.
Excellent, well done. Okay. Next one then, her backpack, her bag is a mess, her thoughts out of place, Andrew's pulling his hair out. What's that mean? If you're pulling your hair out, why are you doing that?
Like this?
You are pulling your hair out. Why?
Because I'm stressed.
Yeah,
Stress.
because Andrew is stressed, for example. She's got questions that loop and never end. Continuous question again and again, question. Yvonne's her partner in every wild scheme, laughing so loud they shatter the dream. What's shatter mean? Break into small little pieces. Next one. Poor Manuel just sighs and buries his head. What's sigh mean?
Size.
Buries his head like this. Okay? Wishing Keira's chaos would vanish instead. Okay? Next one. Keira, queen of the mess. Turning every moment into a test. Andrew's patience wears paper thin. What's wear mean in this case? Yeah, but if it's wear, in this case, if your patience is wearing, it means that it's disappearing. Worn out. Okay? But she just laughs and dives back into those boring, irritating questions. Okay? From Colombia, she brings her bold flair. What's bold mean in this case? Bold?
Bold.
No, not bald.
Like
Brave. Brave, like bold, courageous. Flair is what? What's flair?
like
Flair is style, elan. Okay, so in English, very often you will hear, if you listen to football matches or whatever, one country that is one nationality that is in this room now is very often associated with flair in English.
flamingos.
Is anyone in this class from Flamengo?
Brazil.
Okay, French. So French flair means like you have the French style. So bold flair, like extravagance, etc. Blah blah blah. Stories so wild, so dramatic stories, they hang in the air. Okay, so people remember these. Yvonne cheers her on with a wink and a grin. What's a wink?
Wink.
Yeah, again, you seem to have, does everyone understand this is a wink? Like this. Now, Keira thinks that this is a wink. Okay, like this, again, I get that fixed. A grin, what's a grin? Big smile. Okay, so this is a positive sign. Yeah, yes.
Ear to ear.
From ear to ear, yes, exactly. Okay, but Manuel just groans, not this again. Now, what's groan mean? What's for God's sake. Okay?
Not true.
Nearly.
It is.
Andrew's pacing the room. What's pacing the room? What do you think?
Pacing.
No, pacing means
I'm
like,
pacing.
Walking up and down, walking up and
Like
down.
a silly pair or something.
Like someone who is very frustrated. Okay? His dreams of retirement surface again. So I'm thinking about this. So the reason you say surface again is because in the past they were under the water, you couldn't see. Now you can see them again. Okay? So what has surfaced again in room number 7? More irritating Coldplay songs. Okay? Next one then. Manuel's muttering, she's lost her mind. What's mutter? Like this. But Keira's in her own world, leaving reason behind. Her questions flow like a river untamed. What's tame? If you see T-A-M-E.
Like timid?
Domesticated. Okay, so if the animal is tame, it means they're domesticated. If the river is untamed, it's wild and savage. No filter. So she has no filter. She has no pause. She never stops. She's happily framed. Okay, so there's Yvonne eggs her on. Eggs you on means encourages. Okay, now this has nothing to do with egg. Yeah. It's a phrasal verb, it's slang, but it's not used in the egg is a mistake. So in the past it used to mean it was edge. So just a little bit more, a little bit more. So you're edging her on, but you say egg. Eggs her on with a mischievous glow. Okay, so a naughty sort of negative glow. While the rest of the class just prays for the show. Okay, you understand that? Okay, now if you use this, you can create the music. Okay, now this is what it produced.
I can't believe.
Take. It's a bit catchy. Okay, now to be honest, it's much better than the other ones. Okay, the other one I went with conga style.
Kyra shuts in with a smirk on her face. Her backpack's a mess, her thoughts out of place. Andrew's pulling his hair out again. She's got questions that loop and never end. Yvonne's her partner in every wild scheme. Laughing so loud, they shatter the dream. Poor Manuel just sighs and buries his head. Wishing Kyra's chaos would vanish instead.
Okay, now you see if you use this, you have to be careful. So you see Manuel was pronounced Manuel. Okay, so the reason I changed that is because if I wanted to pronounce his name correctly using this, what would I have to do? How would I spell it?
Change.
How would I spell Manuel?
M-E.
No, I'd probably go man, M-A-N, and then go well, W-E-L-L, or something like that. So that's the closest you can get. I just made up a name there, Keira. Yeah, yeah. Say it again. Okay, do you see how accurate this song is? Okay, see how accurate this song is. So if you're trying to create, if you create music, it's repetitive, and as a consequence, you learn the vocabulary for free. Okay, you understand that? Okay, I want you to try do that, but I want you to include one thing. Okay, all you have to do, it takes 10 seconds. Okay, you don't have to write the song. You just ask this AI to produce a song for you. Probably the song is going to include words you don't know. Okay, so all you have to do, go to this website. You don't need to, you need to sign up quickly. It's really very, very fast. Don't buy anything. It's called that. I want you to include regret plus verb ing, and now you will work together. Okay, so two per group. So two, and you must include one person in this class. Okay, you must include. Now you can give instructions. You can say, like, for example, I gave instructions. Include a very, very old, exasperated teacher. Which, yes, you have to sign up. It takes 2 seconds. Okay, so include another person in this class. Now you can change the genre of the music. You can go heavy metal or whatever it is, etc. Okay, off you go, the peer review, the peer review. You must include one person in this class at least. Okay, off you go, simple sentence. So Yvonne, your partner has disappeared for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rambo, you're working with Manuel. You can get your revenge now if you wish.
Yes.
Yes.
Andrew, okay?
If you are not finished in the next 5 or 6 minutes, you will all be shot. Just to clarify. Oh, fantastic. But I'm going to practice.
Cumbia.
But I think for let's try.
Quickly, Roberto. Have you finished? Fast, quick.
To sign up, it takes like 30 minutes.
It does not take 30 minutes. It took
We
me.
have to create accounts.
Did you sign up before?
No.
Oh, it doesn't take too long. Quickly. Very good.
He's carrying me.
Dear.
So much
What?
I know, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, first one.
Let's see.
Okay, perfect.
It's terrible. How did you say that? Because I believe at the beginning, Andrew,
Yes.
once you are learning how you can put the things that you want to translate
Oh.
and lesson.
Well, you can create the
Oh.
in there, putting whatever it is you want. Okay, you have to write. You have to give it a request. Okay, please. If you want, you can ask
No,
chat.
No, because it's look here just
It doesn't work.
research some already exist.
Sign in. Did you sign in? Well,
Yes.
Rambo has.
Yeah.
And Edberg. Okay. Now, you have to create the sign.
Yeah.
So you have it? Okay, Edberg showed it where it was.
Let me try my.
No, it should work there. Edberg, show where it is.
You don't know.
So there it is. Look. So just here and then create the song. Now if you want you can generate whichever style you want.
Okay.
Get it?
Because I'm already signed.
No, really.
Ah, yeah.
It's okay.
Is this the same one? Okay. What's that?
Because at the
Weird.
beginning, I just put some
Did you-
words and that creates created a song, but I would like to create a new song and I create.
No, you have to write the lyrics or create the lyrics.
It's like just a giver. I use a giver.
I like him like I like siblings.
On the top you can create your font. Create. No, and here you can make
Now,
font.
have you gone through your song?
So we need
Do you understand all the lyrics?
This is our
Okay, no, I didn't read.
Okay, so read through the lyrics. Is there anything new?
It's to use regret, but
Yes, it's quite
it's to use regret plus
ing.
ing
Okay, remember try to include regret and ing.
plus verb ing.
So remember to include regret ing. You can just say include regret ing.
No, you can write there like create some words sentence with like regret plus verb ing talking about the picture and
That's it. Okay, now Emma, go through the song and see is there any lyric that you don't understand? Any vocabulary?
Yes.
Which one?
Heart.
Aching. What's toothache? Headache. What's a headache?
Oh, a lot.
So if you say my
Pain.
heart is aching,
Like pain.
pain. Keep going.
Andrew, how you say, for example,
Yeah.
is
Chasing.
200 above 200?
Shake.
200 out of 200. So you have to be
200 under?
out of.
Out of.
Okay.
The verb is chase.
So you've reached the limit.
Yeah, yeah.
Culture? Culture?
No.
Affection.
Description. But you don't need to. Which one? And you pick.
You can, once you create the lyrics, you can change the genre.
You can start again. You can do the same thing but change the genre. So I don't know where. I can't remember where you can do it. It's easier on an iPad. Somewhere down the tissue. I'll go back there.
But it goes in the same.
Somewhere you can. Oh my god. It's terrible. Right. Okay, so once you got the song, I want you to extract some lyrics that you don't understand. Okay, some words that you don't understand. The two of you, what are you saying? Restraint.
No. Retreat.
No,
Retreat.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Whispers. Whispers.
Whispers.
Careless whispers.
Susurros.
Careless whispers.
No, I remember the song.
Okay, anything else?
Wait. We're looking.
Okay, good. Any words there you don't know?
I'm aiming.
Again?
Aiming.
Like this?
Yeah.
Shout.
Shocking.
Anything else?
I don't know now.
Like that?
Like a green when you listen coffee, like a scene. Seems like a
I don't know too. With a sign.
Do you know that word?
Maybe it's like
Do you understand that? That's the line before.
Portuguese is like smell. Like
Any others?
say sorry with a sign. Like
What is sigh?
Sigh, this word. That's what in the other song. Manuel went like this.
Bound.
Which?
Bound.
Like this.
Yeah.
Give me the sentence or the lyrics.
It keeps us bound.
Reggaeton.
Okay, now stop. Okay, before I have my ears hurt. Okay, so if you look, okay, so girls, do you have a word or some expression that you don't know? Okay, just look at the lyrics. So again, give me one or two more lyrics that you don't understand, or any words or vocabulary. So we want an iki, which
What is bent?
again, like this, like that.
Los, yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
Anything else? Any other words?
Yeah.
Shouting,
Shouting him.
This word.
No.
No, with a
C-H-A is not shout. A-N L No, sorry. Instead of N, L. Chow. Chow.
Like that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, right. You have that as well?
Yes.
Okay, anything else? Okay, now I'm guessing then that you put in something about teacher.
yeah.
Okay, so this word would be relating to teaching. I will explain why.
Mundane, no?
Okay, I'll come back.
In French?
Okay, right, good. Ordinaire. Ordinaire. Okay, right. Okay, so just to clarify. Okay, so again, when you're learning from songs, you're probably not going to improve your listening skills very much, except for songs. Okay, but you will get quite a lot of vocabulary, and the good thing is you repeat. Okay, so I'll go over some of these. Okay, my heart is aching. What's that mean?
Heart?
Paining. So you have headache, you have toothache, you have earache, etc. Okay?
We
So-
have another, the last one.
Yes.
Our brains feel out of poof.
Out of puff. Now, just to go back to this one again, who in this class do you think has a terrible headache?
Hera.
Me. I have. Okay. Next one then. Retreat. What's retreat mean?
Retreat?
Yeah. Okay. To go back.
Like yeah.
Move back. Okay. You need to retreat. You could also use it in another context as well. A retreat is sometimes a place where you go just for silence. Okay, oh, I need to go just to retreat because I've been here for so long with a certain student that my head hurts. Okay, you understand? So you need to go somewhere for relaxation. Whisper. Yeah, exactly. Okay, you know the irritating thing that she's doing right now? That's whispering. Okay. Next one. Aimed.
Aimed. Oh, no, please don't use it.
Sorry. Exactly. This is aim.
Okay.
So
Okay. Understand the point? Yeah.
I love the nerves. I love the nerves that my students have right now. Usually when the students come into my class, they think, oh, look at the old man. Look at the old man up there. He's so vulnerable. He's so vulnerable. Now look at me. Okay? So if you say, I aim, I literally do this. But you can use it metaphorically and say, for example, oh,
I aimed your hair.
No. I aimed for your heart. No. Okay? So if you say, I'm aiming for success. My target is success. Okay? So or I aim to succeed or whatever. Next one then, sin.
Yeah, you are sinner.
Yes, a sinner.
Sinner.
What's a sin?
Pecado.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Now in English, I'll explain.
The 7 sins.
Yes. Okay. So they are evil things that you've done. Okay. So like for example,
Luxury? No.
gluttony would be one, for example. Okay, you eat too much. So it's
It's the same.
okay. So in English, there is a word peccadillo. Okay, we pronounce it like that, peccadillo, and it means small little bad things that you do.
Okay.
That is the same as sin?
It comes from peccado.
Oh.
Okay. Next one then, sly fox. No.
No.
Fox?
It's like
What is that?
Intelligent
smart,
in a bad way.
yeah,
You're intelligent in a bad way. So you in English you would say as sly as a fox. As sly as a fox. So the fox is going to kill the chickens, but it will have an intelligent plan to kill the chickens. So it's sly. Okay? Sigh, you already had. Sigh for me.
Yeah.
Sigh. Sigh. Do it.
side.
No. Do
The
it.
action.
Exactly. Everyone in my class needs to learn that word. Okay?
Yes.
Next one then. Some people need to be very careful. This man, because he's very old, like me. So if Roberto.
Where is that ever?
Did
you remember your face when he said it?
What?
His face. Did you remember?
No. Okay. All right. So if Roberto or me, we walk up a flight of stairs. So we walk up to the top of the stairs. How does our body react? This is you being out of puff. Okay, you're out of air. Okay, so you can't breathe. Okay, so you're out of puff. Mundane means just the ordinary stuff. Okay, so just the mundane things in life. Chalk is, so I don't use a blackboard, I have a whiteboard, but in university when I used to work there, we would use the calcium stuff. Okay, so that thing is called chalk. Okay, and then bent is what?
Bent? Well, not bent.
Yes. Okay, so the past of bend is bent. So you say bend, bent. Okay, now it does have another meaning which is vulgar. Okay, so in the past you might hear people say homosexual or gay. Okay, but it's a vulgar term. Okay, but you might hear some people use it, I suppose. This one, we are bound together.
Like we are hard together.
This comes from the verb bind. So
When we
find,
can-
what's the past of find?
Found.
Found and past participle?
Found.
But no, find, found. Bind, bound. Now if you're binding someone together, something together, what are you doing?
Try to join.
Joining it. Okay? So if you're bound together, maybe it's romantic. Okay, Manuel, could you play your song first, just the first little bit? Everyone, you will be playing just the first verse of your terrible songs. Everyone? Edward! Shh! Stop! My God, that's awful. Okay, next. Now listen to Laurie and Kira's rubbish. Roberto, look at this. The old man has still got the style. Fantastic. What they chose is the instrumental. Yes, but you chose the instrumental.
No.
Yeah, well, it's obviously the instrumental. Okay, right. So that was terrible. Okay, now Yvonne and we'll see. Okay, you have to be quick. So Enrique and Yvonne, yours. They did complete silence. Complete silence. Oh. Stop! Right. Now, that was a scurrilous rumour about my teaching skills, but yes, very good. And finally, then, Edberg. Oh! Stop! Now this is brilliant. That's a good one. Yes, very good. Edberg, excellent, excellent. And ladies, did you find one yet?
Yes. Maybe we have another
Like Caribbean, you know?
Stop! Right. Now, again, I told you, honestly, if you are, it's one of the ways that you can learn vocabulary for very little work. Okay? So, to learn a language, to really expand your vocabulary, like look at the dictionary of French over there. It's huge. The English dictionary is going to be just as big or bigger. Okay? So, you have a lot of vocabulary to learn. You don't want to do it like working because you're too lazy. I'm lazy as well. I don't want to do hours and hours of just memorizing vocabulary. But you do this all the time with songs. You repeat over and over again and you don't think that's work. It's just pleasure, okay? If you listen to enough songs in English, your vocabulary is going to increase. If you look at the lyrics and you try to investigate it. If you're too lazy, just get the translation down the side and hopefully something will go in. You have a bigger passive vocabulary than active vocabulary. What's the difference again? Passive and active vocabulary.
Passive is deeply in your brain and active is like the thing that you use.
Yes, but I don't know why you have to demonstrate it by doing this. Yes, exactly. The passive vocabulary is the vocabulary that you have in your brain, but you're not able to produce. But if somebody else produces it, you can recognize it and guess. But you can't produce it. Your active vocabulary is the vocabulary that you know and can produce whenever you want. Okay, you understand that? Okay, just before you finish, I would like you to answer. Did I give you 8 pages today?
Yeah.
Yes, so
Is it
turn the back and I would like you to discuss those questions on the back.
Right.
Okay? So the 3 of you together, the pair in there. Okay? Oops, sorry. Okay, answer those questions on the back. Okay, actually maybe 4 and 3. Okay, so the 4 of you. The music questions on the back. You do. You do, or should be there. Turn it.
I don't know, but
There. So you.
What song?
Oh my gosh.
In English. Could be a song, it's about yourself.
Maybe you don't.
I have some songs that I come back. Make me back to the high school period.
Okay.
Like banda.
Everyone, just be careful when you use the word listen, you have to use to. Listen to.
Yeah. When I was in the high school, I listened to this.
Does everyone here have the correct book?
Yeah.
What?
The incorrect book. What book do you have?
I have the
No, you have it.
I think it's this one.
I have the blue, but I have the blue in my home.
I'll bring it in and I'll give it to you later.
And tomorrow.
For sure.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I have some songs that when I listen to make me remember like when I was with my friends at high school. It's like family music and that we listen a lot in this time.
Maybe for me the banda music.
But why you mean done the music?
Guitar,
Drums
I like music.
not to.
I think it's most common that they listen banda.
It's like more
Like this one.
nice. So when you listen, like corridos tomados is like
This is banda.
but like they made a new thing with banda. Like they take banda.
Corridos tumbados is more talking about
rock and
and this banda can be love, just retreat. No, when they hear cheating with another guy.
Oh,
This is,
okay. We have a lot of this in
Yeah.
And you?
What's the song that is
Belanova.
No. It depends. For example, in my case, I think the Beatles reminds me to my family because all my family loves the Beatles. So my mother used to listen the Beatles, and my uncles too.
Beatles make me remind my father because my father loves Beatles.
Do you think the music you listen to say something about your personality?
Yeah, I agree. A lot.
Okay, next one. Is music getting better or worse over time? What do you think?
Depends on the gender. Because I think Mexican reggaeton is worse. So it's
I think in general it's worse.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
But for me,
Yeah, because
things all music is better.
sometimes,
It's just
well,
for,
in the past, the bands try to make
the first question.
Respectful songs, something like
yeah,
that.
no, and with or face it in
Personal.
in personal situation or something like that. Now the bands make new songs just for giving more money and being famous and those.
And now the content of the songs is poor and it's really easy to make a song. So now I feel like the songs don't have a soul. It's like they made to get money. They use AI or something like this. Yeah, and like in Brazil, I have a lot of trap stars, trap music. And it's shit because all of them use auto-tuning. So now everyone can make songs, yeah.
Yeah, because before you need to, before to do a song, you need to have talent.
Yeah, but now
Rather-
it's
rather
not
than-
more
Now there are some that I don't know if the same lyric, two times or three times, and all the song is the same shit.
I think now they use songs only to sell lifestyle or other stuff. Like stuff. Like the song is not the most important. What is the really important is the life and the style of the artist.
If you had to choose what song to represent your country, what would it be and why? In Mexico, we
Mariachi.
yeah.
Cielito querido.
One song.
Cielito querido.
Cielito lindo, ¿no?
Cielito lindo.
Yeah. Bossa Nova.
No Despacito, because most of the people
Despacito.
yeah, most of the people say like, Despacito is from Mexico. No, it's not. Well, yeah, but it's not like
No,
to describe the country.
but if you listen or foreign people listen to Cielito lindo, knows that it's from Mexico. Yeah.
What's a genre
Genre. Yeah.
of music you used to dislike but have ground to represent?
So you like, or you didn't like it in the past, but it has, the expression is grown on you. Okay, so you're liking it, okay?
English music for me.
Just the all English music.
But
Pop music.
maybe
Because I like English music. It's good. I think in the past I hated sertanejo. It's like
So
bad.
you have developed. So
But
imagine
now
like
I'm not a big fan of sertanejo. I like
So it's
to.
grown on you, you start to like it. Don't know why I did that. Okay.
Well, if it's something similar, you have listened the song like it's an American singer. I can't remember the name. It was on it was so famous because it like high message for Trump.
Ah, it's Kendrick Lamar.
And the Super Bowl?
What the name?
What is the name? I can't remember.
but I listened to this topic of this high message.
Before this, I didn't like that song.
Music because when I was
Didn't?
after
Do you like the song?
Now, yes. In the
Ah,
past, no.
Oh.
You know which song it is?
I don't. I mean, not
Not like us. Not like us. And this group, I don't like it in the past, but now it's not my favorite, but I could listen.
They're not like us.
should music always have a message or is an entertainment? Maybe now it's entertainment. In the past it's all a message.
For me, it's not a bad thing. The music only entertain me, but I think it's important that still have music with a message. Yes, now looks like they only produce music to entertain.
Which do you think has more emotional impact? Music with lyrics or instrumental music?
Few minutes.
Or I really instrumental because sometimes if you hear the instrumental,
Yes, but you need to pay more attention and develop this the ability to feel the emotion, just listen some notes. And when you listen to the lyrics, it's more easy for the people, in general people, to feel the emotion of in the lyrics.
But to be honest, I have some musics in French of Charles something. Music. Oh, sorry. I have some music of Charles something. He's a French singer. I can't understand nothing that he say, but for me, I feel really emotion with the songs. I don't know the way that he's saying something. Only with the melody. So it depends. I don't know.
Okay, stop there just for a sec and try to ignore our school photographer. Okay?
I am visible.
Excellent. Okay? So, what's this? I can't feel nothing. Is that the way you're supposed to say? What do you say? Yeah, I can't feel anything. So the rule is supposedly negative, negative. Now, if you speak informally, you might hear people say that.
I feel nothing.
Yeah, you could say I feel nothing, or you can say I can't feel anything. Okay, so anything is the positive one. If you use the positive one, you have to use the negative one first. So I feel positive, nothing, negative. Or I can't feel negative, anything, positive. You understand that? But in normal everyday speech, some native speakers will say, I can't feel nothing. Well, it means that you're usually a little bit less educated or your style is very informal. Okay? When you use the word music, it's uncountable. You should not say musics. Okay? You can pluralize this. You can say 2 songs, 3 songs, etc. Okay? When you use listen, you must use to. So you listen to music in English. You don't say listen music. What's wrong with this?
People are.
Yeah, so if you're talking about a specific group, then you can use that. But if you're talking in general, you use people. Is or are? Are, okay? It's an irregular plural, okay? Now there is a complication with that, but don't worry for now. If you say, oh, I'm growing to like something, it means that you're evolving, and as you're evolving, you're starting to like something. I'm growing to like Irish food, said no one in history. Okay, you understand that? Yes. Or, it has grown on me. Now I quite like it. I didn't like it before, but after a period of time, I started to like it. Okay, now you can put anything you want here. You can even say a person. She has grown on me, or he has grown on me. Okay, so I'm starting to like that person. Okay, now just for your clarification, tomorrow I want you to go to, not this room, I can't remember what it is, 6. For the first half of the class, we have to combine with Michael's class because he has an appointment. Okay, so we'll be combined with the other class, a little bigger. Okay, right. Have a nice day, etc., etc., and enjoy that beautiful music that you created earlier.